the secretary was shocked to see the always disciplined and aloof CEO hugging a young beautiful woman tightly in public. Seeing this scene, the secretary immediately assumed the woman was the CEO's secret lover. After all, everyone in the company knew the CEO had been married for years, and his rumored wife was a woman in her 50s, so it was natural for her to believe this young woman in front of her was just someone the CEO kept outside his marriage. But little did she know, the woman was not a mistress. She was the CEO's legally wedded wife, and the true chairwoman of the company. She kept a low profile, and rarely appeared at the office. Aside from the CEO, almost no one knew her real identity. Today she had come to the office, first to attend an important board meeting, and second to share her pregnancy news with her husband. The CEO was so thrilled by the news, he picked her up and spun her around. Just as the secretary walked by, jealousy flared in the secretary's heart. She decided to teach the woman a lesson, and take the opportunity to impress the chairwoman. So while the CEO headed to the meeting room, she walked straight up to the woman, and as the CEO's secretary, ordered the security guards to hold the woman's hands, then slapped her across the face in front of everyone. Stunned by the slap, the woman revealed her identity as the chairwoman, but no one believed her. Instead, more employees joined in the assault, because they had worked there for 5 years, and had never seen the chairwoman in person. They only knew the chairwoman was a sharp and powerful woman, around 50 years old, and the woman in front of them looked barely 30. On top of that, the secretary kept insisting she was a trusted agent planted by the chairwoman herself, and swore the woman was the CEO's longtime mistress. The employees believed the lie, and surrounded the woman to insult and shame her. None of them realized they were just tools in the secretary's plan. On the surface, she claimed to be defending the chairwoman, but in truth she was simply jealous, because she had been secretly in love with the CEO. Whenever a woman got close to him, she would try every means to drive her away. This time she was determined to utterly ruin the woman in front of her. She ordered the security guards to bring the woman to the meeting room, planning to expose her so-called affair in front of the board. But the shareholders were furious when they heard, since the company's success depended heavily on the chairwoman's leadership, they would defend her no matter what. The secretary then stirred up the crowd further, saying whoever hit the woman the hardest would earn her praise in front of the chairwoman. Hearing this, the shareholders rolled up their sleeves to join the beating. Just then, the CEO called the woman's phone. She reached out to answer, but the secretary snatched it away, accusing her of alerting someone for help. When the CEO couldn't reach his wife, he called the secretary instead, to remind her that the chairwoman was visiting today. At that exact moment, the woman broke free, and let out a scream. The CEO froze, and asked if that was his wife's voice. The secretary quickly denied it, then hung up in a panic, and prepared to continue the assault. The woman kept stating she was the chairwoman, but the secretary treated it like a joke, ordering others to pin her down. As the crowd closed in, the woman protected her belly, and begged them to stop, pleading for her unborn child. But the secretary, wanting to humiliate her further, demanded she kneel and apologize, promising to spare the baby's life if she did. To protect her child, the woman swallowed her pride, and knelt without hesitation. But the next second, the secretary sneered and raised a stick, declaring she would personally end the baby's life, then swung the stick toward the woman.